It's time for business news with Richard Southern. And Richard, prices keep going up in the grocery store, and there's another significant increase coming in one particular aisle early next year.
Yeah, good to see you, Maliha. It's a big jump on the way, I'm afraid to say, for milk, and this is going to translate into a big price increase as well for things like cheese and yogurt. You know how dairy prices are set in Canada? It's very interesting. It's basically by the dairy farmers themselves. They have the Canadian Dairy Commission, and that commission polls farmers to see, what their input costs are like, and the Dairy Commission recommends what the price increase is going to be. Well, for this year, for next year, they're recommending an 8.4% increase for milk, which apparently is like huge. We've never seen anything like it. I had a chance to talk to Dr. Sylvain Charlebois about this. He's a food professor at the Dalhousie University.
To buy milk, you may be seeing milk increase in price by about 8 to 10%. That would be fluid milk. As far as dairy products are concerned, increases may exceed 15% because there's a multiplier there. For cheese, for example, you need 8 to 10 liters of milk to produce 1 kilo of cheese.
Now, the dairy farmers say they need the price increase because everything is costing more, from feed to fuel to machinery to fertilizer. However, they didn't make any of their input numbers clear, so we don't know exactly what the raw numbers are. This price increase expected, Maliha, to take effect in February. Oh, joy, huh?
Oh, man. Well, the good thing is we do have other milks. Like I drink cashew milk, almond milk, coconut milk. So I think people are going to be expanding their milk palette now, Richard.
True. Very true.
Now, Richard, the battle for control of our parent company is now being fought inside a courtroom.
Yeah, battle for control of Rogers moving to the courtroom today, Maliha. In fact, this is a court hearing that's ongoing as we speak in British Columbia, which, by the way, is where Rogers is incorporated, even though it's based here in Toronto. The hearing before the BC Supreme Court stems from a petition filed by Edward Rogers last week, asking that the court declare legitimate a board that he formed after he was ousted as chair in September. He contends he has the power to fire and appoint board members because he controls most of the company's voting shares. His mother, though, Loretta Roger, and his sisters and associates, they say Edward Rogers' board is illegitimate, and the only valid board is the one that existed before his changes. Now, what we saw in court today was lawyers for Rogers lay out their case, which was that they say any changes to the board need to be approved by all shareholders. Lawyers for Edward Rogers, though, say no, he has the power to do this through his voting shares. That's where they left it. There's no decision expected today. We're going to continue to follow it, Maliha.
Something else we're going to be talking about is, could our smartphones eventually spell the end of cashiers? One retailer is testing out a new app that could transform how we shop.
7-Eleven coming out with an app now whereby you can go into your convenience store and you open up the app, you scan what you want to buy right there in the 7-Eleven aisle, and you pay for it on the phone. And then you can walk out of the door with those bag of chips without having to interact with a cashier or without even having to go to a mobile checkout counter. We're seeing more and more of these sort of initiatives by stores. It's not clear, Maliha, of course, whether or not this is going to cost any jobs. That's the big catch here.
Richard, I've been seeing it at stores and I don't like it. I always look forward to those awkward conversations, so I'm missing it.
I like the real people too. I'm with you on that, Maliha.
Thanks so much, Richard.
See you.